guys, welcome to another episode of CSA Talks with Abhi, and today I am joined by Salam.
It's good to be here.
Salam, mate.
Salam TT.
When I heard your name, I was like, that's the joke.
It's quite a common one, yeah.
So how are you doing today? You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Good, yeah. Just had
Yeah,
a
yeah.
little stint in the library and then, out here doing this.
Why are we in the library?
It's thesis time, so every day's in the library.
I'm sure you have enough time to sleep. I hope you're eating right, you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
So, thesis time, end of the year, what does that feel like for you?
It feels okay. You just getting the work done. It's fine. It's it's a nice little culmination of everything that we've learned throughout the year, and just hoping for the best now.
Yeah. Well, Sam, not everyone knows who you are apart from the fact that you're doing a thesis right now. So let's give us more information.
So I'm on the master's course for Astronautics and Space Engineering.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that all year, and then now's our thesis time.
Lovely. You told me you did pre-masters before, so you...
Yeah, so I was on the pre-masters course last year.
Okay.
I did that, passed it, thankfully, and then now I'm here doing the full masters.
Amazing. I want to take you back, but we can't go all the way back to when you were born. So give us a little bit about, what was Salam's life story like? So where were you born? What's your background?
So I'm Libyan.
Okay.
Parents are Libyan. I was born in the north, in Yorkshire. Grew up most of my life there.
Nothing good comes from there anyway.
Oh, apart from the Prime Minister.
Apart from the Prime Minister, yes.
We'll see if he's any good.
We'll see.
But yeah, lived there for a little bit. Moved to Qatar when I was 14. Then just between Qatar and Libya, back to England for my uni.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
where was uni?
Uni was the University of Nottingham.
Nottingham. Uni of or Trent?
Uni of.
Oh, Russell Group. Did you hear we're going to be a Russell Group soon?
I did hear that. Yeah.
I think that's what everyone hears at the minute.
Yes, it's the talk of the town.
The talk of the town. Yeah. So you came here to do your masters after Nottingham. Was there something in between, or was it directly from uni?
Yeah, so I finished my degree at Nottingham in aerospace engineering, and then I moved back to Libya for a little bit. Got a job there as a safety engineer at a power plant. Worked there for a few years, but I decided I'd always wanted to work in space anyway. Sure. So found Cranfield, and I thought the course was really good.
You never looked back, yeah?
Never looked back.
What was that shift like? I'm quite interested, actually. Moving away from working to like an academic situation in a different country. What did that feel like?
Well, it was quite a shock to the system. Obviously, I'd been out of uni for 5 years.
Yeah.
So it was quite a long time to not be in the books. But doing my pre-masters, I got a lot of support from that, and I knew that if there was anything that I didn't understand or any extra help that I needed, it was very easy to talk to the lecturers or to get some, if I needed any student support or something like that, I could go to them, and they're more than happy to help you out with anything that you need. So it was I'd say it was quite an easy transition to get back into it.
Yeah, and I think it's quite nice because Cranfield's exclusively postgrad.
Yeah.
So you see a lot of people in a similar background as you, like who have worked and have come. A lot of them have come directly from universities, but there are people who have come from working environments. So
yeah, it's nice. There's so many people from so many different backgrounds. You get to learn so much about people. I think some of the people that have sort of come back from work or whatever, we all had the same struggles, and it was nice to kind of help each other and getting it together and get stuck in and get back into the swing of studying and regular library times.
Yeah. Talk to me a bit about you were working, you studied in the UK, and then you came back to Cranfield. How was the life at Cranfield? So when you first came here, how did that look very different compared to the other places that you've been in, like up north, Qatar or Libya? What did Cranfield feel like?
So when I was living up north, I lived in a little village. I think it's smaller than Cranfield, but we had quite a good few transport links. We had a train station. We could go to I could go to Manchester quite easily. I think the shock when I came here was that it's kind of difficult to get around to maybe even to Milton Keynes or to Bedford. There's like the one bus that comes around once an hour. So I think you feel a little bit detached from sort of regular life. It's a bit of an adjustment to figure out where you're going to be getting like your weekly shop and things like that. It takes like a whole day to get your weekly shop. I'm sure you know it as well. You have to get around.
Yeah.
I
bought a car when I came here. I did the wise thing. So
very smart.
Very smart.
Very smart
I'm known for that. Just smart brains. No, I got a car after a year I've been here, and it's the best decision I ever made.
Honestly, it's so necessary. If you have a car, like you need to bring it with you when you come to Cranfield. It makes your life so much easier.
Yeah. What were you slightly worried about? So you spoke a little bit, but what were you worried about before you came to Cranfield? Was there anything that you felt a little bit, I just don't know how this is going to all work out? What was that? Was there anything like that? Or did you think it was apart from the general anxiety?
Yeah, I think those. I think once you get here and you realize sort of how far away things are, and like how unreliable the bus is,
Yeah.
that's sort of when you get a little bit sort of spun. But and once you get into the swing of things, you get your routine. You know where things are and where you can find them. And like I said, like like the student support team are absolutely great for anything that you need, and you can ask around, and people are always happy
Sure.
to help you with anything that you need.
Sure. What was that first day like? So you landed here directly from Libya.
Mm.
Am I correct
Yeah, I
in
came
assuming
from
that?
Libya.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you came to Cranfield, walked in. What was that day like? What did it feel like?
it was exciting,
It was
honestly.
exciting.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the registration day is quite an exciting day. Like you
Mm.
see, everybody's like full of hope. Everybody's excited to start the year.
Did you just say full of hope?
Everyone is. It kind
Does
of,
the hope decrease as they go
yeah,
through?
throughout the year it kind of does, but at the start, yeah, everyone's really excited. You get to meet new people from
Mm.
all over the world. You get to know a bit more about your course as well and the structure of it. You get a tour of the university campus as well, so you get to
Mm.
see all the different buildings. Like the Museum of Engines in
Yeah.
B52, which is
Yeah.
really nice. But yeah, it's quite an exciting day that first day.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an exciting day. I agree. I can remember my first day was very
Yeah.
exciting. What did you forget when you came here? Like, what did you forget to pack?
What did I forget? I just bought all my essentials. I think I
Okay.
kind of managed to fit my entire life into 2 suitcases.
That is a struggle, isn't it? And I'm
Yeah.
glad you did it. I think that itself is a master's. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
isn't it?
fitting it
Yeah.
all in two
I think I bought
suitcases.
too many books with me though.
Oh,
I
okay.
realized half of one suitcase was just books, and I
Okay.
think I probably should have maybe
Made,
packed a few more
yeah.
winter clothes at
Yeah.
least,
Yeah.
maybe a coat or two.
But not in this heat wave.
Not right now, no.
And also, you can always switch to ebooks. So maybe,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can. I don't know. I'm a bit of a purist with that.
Okay, fine. Uh, what 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 was the first thing you bought? So you landed in Cranfield. What was the first thing? Like, obviously, you spent some time in the UK before.
Yeah.
What was the first thing that you bought?
So we don't.
Was it a Greg's kind of sausage roll?
No, I wish it
No.
was that. We don't get fresh milk in Libya. We have like the boxed milk or the
Okay.
canned milk.
Okay.
So I think the first thing that I got, I went to the co-op or to the Morrisons even, and I got a pint of milk and just downed it.
You downed a pint of
I
milk.
didn't even get home. I was downing it on the walk home.
Yeah, no, that is an interesting thing to buy for the first time. Um, uh, so it's because we're talking about firsts. What who was like the first person you spoke to? Can you put a name to that, if there was any, or do you just remember it being a group of people?
I think so. For my pre-masters, I think I just met. I think I was the last person to show up for the registration.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
lost and I didn't know where I was going.
Yeah.
So when I eventually found them, I think most of the group was there anyway. So I think I remember meeting all of them.
Hmm.
But I think specifically for my masters, it was two lovely girls that I'd met. Because I think I wasn't entirely sure if this was the place where we do the registration, so I just went up to them and they were stood together, and I assumed they were friends.
You just
And
assumed they were friends.
yeah, they just met as well like 5 minutes before. And I was just like, oh, is this for Astronautics and Space Engineering? And then they said, yeah. And then we just sort of, just got to know each other. And it was really, really nice. I tried to give them as much advice as I could from the year that I'd had in Cranfield before that. Just helping them around, like know where to go for whatever they need. And yeah, it's really lovely. Yeah. And then everyone else that I've met from the course after that has been just as lovely.
Yeah. Was one of the girls Tara?
No, she wasn't, but she was one of the first on the course that I like really got to know.
Because I'm having Tara later on, and I'll ask her what
Yeah.
advice she gave. So you arrived alone. You started getting in, started making friends, and did that kind of come naturally to you? Because you're a nice guy to talk to.
I appreciate that.
So did that come quite naturally, or did you think you had to put a bit of effort into making friends?
So the first year, actually, like I didn't
for the pre-masters,
for the pre-masters, I didn't put that much effort in because I was so worried about falling behind in the course. So I'd come home and I'd just do my work, and then that was it. And then when I got onto this course for the astronautics one, I knew that I'd have to put in a bit of effort to meet people. It's like I know I like to be around people. I like to meet new people. I like to chat to people. So I know that the effort would be worth it. And so it was just a bit of effort. And thankfully, like I said, everybody on the course was really lovely. And then getting to meet people that they'd got to know on campus as well on different courses or different clubs or whatever, it was really nice. And I think you put in a lot of effort to meet people, and it's always going to pay off.
Yeah, that's good. When did it all feel kind of real? Like when did it just get real? Like like how the kids say, when did it get real for you at Cranfield? When did it become like, oh, this is it, I'm doing a master's?
Yeah, you know what's going on.
Yeah. When did that happen for you?
I think it was towards the end of my pre-masters year.
Okay.
I'd had a routine. I sort of knew where everything was that I needed. Um, yeah, I could sort of manage the bus as much
Yeah.
as like as unreliable as it is,
Yeah.
um, and like I think that's when I realized, well, when I knew that everything was like going to be fine and that I would be all right. Like it's everything's solid and the routine was there, and anything
Yeah.
else that comes after it, I can manage it.
Yeah. 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 Um, yeah. So that's when it felt real. Like, hey, I'm at Cranfield.
Yeah,
You became very familiar with
yeah.
everything around you. Uh, what you wish someone would have told you when you were like doing kind of your course,
Mm.
like what was the one thing you wish somebody would have told you in the first initial months as you're trying to get settle in the course, you're trying to settle in the course, meet friends, make connections,
Mm.
do your coursework, your workload. When what would you wish someone told you at that point?
Just keep on top of it. Just keep going.
Keep
Like,
going.
yeah, it'll be quite difficult at times, I think,
Mm-hmm.
but you've got people on your course that are going
Yeah.
through the same thing, and
Yeah.
it's nice to sort of share the load that way. And they're
Yeah.
all, everyone's very lovely. They'll
Well,
help you out as much as they
yeah,
can.
it is a master's program, so
Yeah,
it is intensive.
yeah, it's going to be difficult. I think
Yeah.
you're under no illusion that it's going to be easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just about putting in as much effort as you can, and you really, really do. You get what you get what you put in.
Sure.
I think.
What what did you do? So we spoke a little bit about college. We spoke a bit about making friends. We spoke a bit about work. What did you do for like fun at Cranfield? Did you have any societies, clubs that you were part of?
Yeah, I mean, I was part of Cranseds,
Oh,
so
Cranfield's the nerdy one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was
I think it's the only nerdy kind of like club and society we have.
yeah, but I
Cranfield's.
think it's great. Like, there's so many different
I'm
projects you
sure you
can
do.
do on it. I've got to say that, don't
You
I?
got to say that now.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. Like, there's so many different projects you can work on. You don't even need like a background in
Okay.
rocketry or propulsion or
Yeah.
anything like that. Like, we've got some people that are from the space course that are on it. We've got some people from like um, propulsion courses, from aeronautics courses.
Mm.
Everyone just gets involved, gets stuck in, and
Mm.
there's also different projects based on how much time you have that you can dedicate to it.
Yeah.
So if you want something that's a bit more intense, you can go to one project. If you want something that's a bit more kind of relaxed or a bit more, without a competition, it's more
Yeah.
just like research and development, you can go for that one as well.
Yeah.
So I think it's got something for everybody, and I
Yeah.
recommend like everybody tries it. And you
Clubs,
get an
Cranfield's or just clubs and societies in
club
general?
societies in general. Cranseds,
But
you get a little quarter zip
yeah.
out of it.
No, don't plug in. I don't want any plug in now,
No
guys. Come
plugs.
on. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but Cranford, it's a lovely
Yeah,
club.
it is
I've heard a lot
lovely.
of good things about it.
Yeah, I think also like things to do. There's not really much to do in Cranfield anyway, so the CSA is quite a nice place to go, especially at the start of the year when people are still kind of the workload's not too much. People are still
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
meet everybody, so it's
yeah,
quite nice. The Music Society do concerts every
yeah,
now and
yeah,
again.
yeah,
That's honestly been the highlight of the year, I
yeah,
think. The
yeah,
Music Society concerts.
yeah, yeah.
So
Well, I'm glad it was. Yeah.
hopefully next year they've got some more of them.
Well, yeah. Let's hope whoever's coming in, we hope the Music Society does what they have to do. Um, well, I had something written down here, and yeah, no. What was so you've stayed in the UK before, went to Qatar, went to Libya,
Yeah.
and then you came back to the UK. What felt kind of unfamiliar in Cranfield that probably felt very familiar in like the other places that you lived in?
Like I said, I think even when I grew up in my little village in Cheshire, it was still quite tiny. You could still get around quite easily. I think the thing with one issue and the one beef that I had here was the buses.
The buses.
Yeah.
Beef with the buses, man. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah, if I missed the bus to get in it for 9 o'clock, the next one isn't until like 9:45.
Yeah.
So it's already a bit of a hassle. I think getting a bike is probably a good
Yeah,
alternative if you haven't got a car or a driver's
yeah.
license. But yeah, the buses.
Yeah. So the unfamiliarity was like just the connection out of Cranfield.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
it's
yeah.
just so difficult to get around.
Yeah.
Like if you want to go to Milton Keynes, like the bus is fine. It takes
Yeah.
like an hour to get there.
Yeah.
Or like 45 minutes if you're going to
Yeah,
Bedford.
but you know what? We do have an airport, so
We do have an airport.
we do
Yeah,
have an airport.
if you've
So
got a private
it's a
jet.
sacrifice. Yeah, you got to balance that out now. What was something we spoke about? You come to the UK. What was that thing that you felt like, hey, it was misunderstood the first time I said it, but now you laugh about it. Like, what was there anything that felt like that?
I'm not too sure actually. I mean, what would you say for yours?
Oh, for mine. Well, when I first came to England and to Cranfield from India, it was my first time outside of India,
Oh yeah.
and I actually I wanted to use the loo, and I was waiting for my bus. I had 10 minutes left. I was like, let me just run to the sports center and go for a quick loo, and I run there, and for some reason, in the stress of it, I was just like, mate, can you tell me where the bathroom is? And the guy looks absolutely puzzled. He was like, sorry, what? And I was like, the bathroom. He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
what do you want a bath? And I was like, no, no. I'm like, the washroom. And then he looked even more puzzled, like, what do you want to wash? And I was like, Mom, I just need to pee.
Yeah, that's some good
And
British humor.
yeah, and
That.
then he was like, oh, the toilet. I'm like, yeah, the bloody toilet. And so yeah, so well, yeah, now it's quite interesting. When I talk to some other students and they say, where's the bathroom? It just brings a chuckle
Yeah,
in my head.
I think I'm gonna keep remembering that now.
Uh, so North Libya, what kind of helped you have that connection to home?
Hmm.
Because you said Cranfield's far away, it's in the south. Uh, Connections are pretty bad, as you said. But what helped you kind of stay connected to home?
Well, I mean, it's easier like nowadays. You're not like writing letters back home. You can kind of just
Mm-hmm.
call up on WhatsApp and it's fine.
Thank God for the internet,
Yeah,
eh?
thank God for the internet.
Yeah,
I think my mum's very happy about that. So just
I
call up
bet.
my family as much as I can. But I think uh, making friends here and like the community that I have here is has been really really helpful. Like it's so nice to be able to chat to people so easily, get to know
Yeah.
people, even people that I maybe met for the first time. It's so easy to talk to them.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's just nice to have a good community around here, and I think Cranfield is good for that because there's not really much else to do
Mm.
except hang out with friends.
Yeah.
So you get to meet your friends, you get to meet friends of friends, and
Mm.
sort of build a network and
Yeah.
community like that.
Yeah. So obviously, you spoke a little bit about your routine,
Yeah.
about when the kind of work you do, when you do your shop, and when you do your laundrette. Uh, what do you do when you kind of need a break? Because routines are good, but what
Yeah.
do you do when you need a break?
I like to go just see my friends in London. A lot of my
Okay.
friends have moved down there since uni, so yeah, I just like to take a day out there. Even if I'm not seeing, even if all my friends are busy, it's
Yeah.
nice to go. It's not that far away, you know.
Yeah.
It's like an hour on the bus and like half an hour on the train, and you're in
Yeah.
central London. Like it's so nice to have just a day out, just see
Yeah.
civilization again, be around other people because
Yeah.
there's nobody around in
Yeah.
Cranfield.
And I think if you time it really right, you can get the CX bus that
Yeah.
takes you directly to the station much quicker.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you get a good train there, 40 minutes, you're in London, and there it is, you're in the middle of
Yeah.
town
It's the
centre.
middle of the town.
And
Yeah.
when you're in London, you're connected, aren't you?
Yeah. You
The
can do whatever
tubes,
you
the
need to for
buses, cycle, walk, whatever.
that.
Yeah, no. So that's a good break suggestion actually.
Yeah.
Just spend a day in
I mean,
London.
I know some people as well. Quite a common trip is to go to Oxford or to Cambridge. I know a
Yeah,
lot of people here, like it's the first trip they go on,
yeah,
and they say I've never been myself, but everyone has like great things to say about it. So
yeah.
I think I know the Cranfield CSA as well. They do a lot of trips
Yeah, we
out to
do
Oxford and
trips. Yeah, we
Cambridge.
recently did one to like South Yarmouth,
Oh,
and
I heard about that one. Yeah,
I think we do trips to Oxford and Cambridge
yeah,
at the
especially at
beginning
the
of the
start of the
year.
year.
Yeah, and it's nice because you just get the bus from Cranfield, go all the way to wherever you're
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
and get the bus right back. Like I think people should be taking it,
yeah. It's
and
so
we
much
do. It's
easier.
always oversubscribed. Like it's always booked, and we have to
Yeah,
always turn students away, being like, I'm
yeah.
sorry."
Unfortunately,
Uh,
but no, honestly, if anybody has the chance to do it, I'd definitely recommend it.
yeah, yeah. What was harder than you thought it would be? Like, what felt harder than you thought it would be? Like,
Uh,
as you were settling into life at Cranfield.
Getting around, I think, is the biggest part. I think,
Okay.
yeah, just getting around. On top of also like the workload,
Yeah.
it's not
Okay.
it's not made to be easy. It's meant to challenge you. It's
Yeah.
meant to really
Yeah.
test you.
Yeah.
So I had no issues with that. I think, but also like, yeah, just getting around really is
Yeah. Just getting
it's a
around.
bit
Yeah.
difficult.
You spoke a bit about the workload, and you
Yeah.
said that was quite hard. What did you do when things actually felt hard, and when you felt like a bit of pressure? What did you? Yeah. What did you do? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like I
how did
said,
you get around it? Yeah.
it's so easy to speak to lecturers. You know, if you
Mm,
feel like you're struggling, you need a bit of help, or if there's a certain thing that you want a bit of advice on, they're
mm,
happy to give you that. If it's sort of something that's a bit more serious, personal, you can always go to your SAS lead. They're
mm.
always happy to help. Like I've had incidences where I need extensions or something, or something's
Yeah.
happened to me, whatever. More than happy to help you out. They'll give you as much advice as they can, and they're never trying to catch you out.
Mm,
They're always there to support you and to make sure that
yeah.
you can do the best that you can
Mm-hmm.
and put the best performance that you can in for your course.
Yeah, I think that's what some students kind of misunderstand. They
Yeah,
always think, oh, if I tell this to my Sassy, they're gonna do me in. But actually, they're
yeah.
not. They're there to help you. They're there to like see the best for you. They want like none of us want you to fail. Like we
No,
all
no, no,
want you to
not
do
at
the best.
all.
So, yeah. And when you spoke about reaching out to your supervisors, was that after class? Or did you email them? What would you do?
Either or, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure they're all happy to get an email. I personally prefer a more personal approach, so
Sure.
I prefer to like see them in person after a
Mm-hmm.
lecture and maybe just chat with them a little bit and sort
Yeah.
of let them know what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they're always so happy to help you, and they're all here to support you. No one here is against you at all.
Yeah.
They're all here, even if they can't give you exactly what it is that you want or need. They'll find a way to get as close as they can to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So basically, when you're going through a struggle, to just ask for help
Yeah,
and be open about it and just reach out for help sooner and
yeah.
have
I
the
always
help.
advise people as well to go to like the wellbeing and
Yeah,
support team if they need that. Like
we love
they're
them. Yeah,
always available, even
yeah.
if it's like you don't even need to book an appointment. You can just show up and talk
Hmm.
to them that way. And yeah, they're so helpful.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And I think we do that a lot as well. Like even in the first couple of months, when students come to us with issues, we always signpost them to the sports team,
Yeah,
because they kind of know what they're doing and they're very familiar with loads of students that come
yeah,
in, year out through Cranfield. So they kind of know how to help you the
yeah.
best they
I
can.
do think there's no honor in struggling as well when there are
Mm,
so many services and so many
yeah, yeah,
people that are willing to help you as
yeah.
well. So yeah, honestly, if anybody needs any help, just
Yeah,
reach out.
reach out. Yeah, 100%. What became easier for you with time? Like we spoke
Mm.
a lot about traveling and how hard that is,
I
but
got so
what
much beef
became?
with this
I
boss,
know
honestly.
I can feel it. I can feel it. But what kind of became easier for you with time? Well, yeah,
Mm.
it could be anything. It could be coursework. It could be friends. It could be transfers. But what felt quite easy as time went by?
I think once you figure out where everything is and
Mm-hmm.
you figure out your own routine,
Mm-hmm.
it's so much easier. Like if you know where, Kingston for
Yeah,
Tesco's,
yeah,
for
yeah,
Aldi, kind of need to
yeah.
go there, or how to get to Milton Keynes or to Bedford, how to get to London, how to get to other cities in the UK. Like once you figure out where everything is, even on campus, you know where
Mm-hmm.
your rooms are, you know where the buildings are. Everything becomes so much easier. And I really tried to make a point where when I went into the full masters with my year of experience in Cranfield, I really tried to direct people as much as I could to wherever they needed to
Mm-hmm.
go, try and help give them advice on how to settle in, because it took me a while to settle in on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, I tried my best to sort of make it easier for other people as well. And once you get the hang of it, everything else is so simple.
Yeah. Well, that's very, very good of you to help people out.
Yeah,
So I think we've come to the end. I just have two questions for you.
yeah.
We're gonna do it a rapid fire, and then we'll play the outro. What would you tell yourself 1 week before coming here? If we had a time machine, went back, what was the one thing you tell yourself 1 week before coming here?
Keep working hard, and if you can find somebody with a car, be best friends with them.
Yes, you see, you see a lot of people my way. They don't want to be friends with you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
have a car, you're going to be the most popular person on
I
campus.
bet. I bet. Um, All right, the last one. What is that one mistake that you think you could have avoided to make your master's experience much better?
I think, being like brutally honest with myself, one or two times I probably have left an assignment a little bit too late.
Yeah,
Not to the point where I'm struggling for the last couple of days,
yeah,
but honestly, like the earlier you can start an assignment, you usually get like a month to do it.
yeah,
The earlier you start it, the better it's going to be.
yeah.
So
But it's like a
yeah,
month, isn't it?
I know you feel like it's fine, but then a month turns into 3 weeks, turns into
So
2 weeks,
yeah,
turns into stress.
we've
So
all been there. We've all been there.
yeah,
That story is far too familiar.
yeah, I'm sure it
Uh,
is.
oh, thank you so much, Salam. That has been a wonderful
No, thanks
chat.
for having me.
Yeah, yeah.
That
And
was
then the
really nice.
outro you're going to show us your favorite
Oh,
place
my
on
favorite
campus.
place, yeah.
Cue the outro.
So this is my favourite place on campus. It's the outside area of the CSA. I mean, when it's a nice day out like this, it's lovely to sit and have your lunch with people and just chat. Yeah, spend some time out here. It's particularly nice when we had the World Cup on and everybody was out here at half time and chatting and talking about the game. And yeah, some of the best conversations I've had has been out here, and some of the best people I've met has been out here. So yeah, I'd say this is probably my favourite place on campus.